Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Zay. This is the Life of Zay. Episode 1 of my segments. Crazy to y'all, normal to us. So, this first segment's gonna be labeled "I Got Shot At." So basically, quick rundown about what it is I'm gonna tell y'all my life experiences, how shit happened for me, how it changed me, what it made me think. You feel me? So we're gonna go like that. I wish my best friend was here. He's been my best friend since we were fucking 11 years old, and that's who the story. He was in this story with me. So wish he was here, but he got to work tomorrow, so he couldn't be here. So we're gonna just run it. So let's start. Like I said, crazy y'all, normal to us. So this is called "When I Got Shot At," or I got shot at. Take a step back to 2004. I was 12 years old, right? 11 years old. Out here wilding out. Just trying to be a gangster, you know what I mean? But, well, let's take a step back. So, the school that I went to was called Mesa Middle School. I ain't gonna say gang names or nothing like that. Anyway, so Mesa Middle School. So, there's a section in New Mexico, or in Roswell, that's called Chihuahua. It's a real poverty-stricken environment, just bad. Probably the worst, one of the worst in Roswell, one of the worst areas. So that's where we're at, right? It's where we lived. And that right there is the heart of one of the gangs that are a rival gang to my gang, okay? So we live right in the meat of it, where it's popping off. We're getting chopped up every night, chopping back, shit's going down, right? So say 11 years old. Prior to all this shit, maybe 2 weeks. It'll be another story, but that's when the gang shit really spun off for all of us, because we were always cool with the other side, mutual respect. That was disrespecting on the low. Oh, real quick, behind me y'all can see my mixtape cover. I'll post it in the video at the end. That's gonna be dropping soon. ZK47 teach him how to trap. Y'all look out for that. Anyway, let's jump back into it. So, prior to this event, it was already like a little bit of, the tension kicked up, and it started getting crazy. And this is middle school, but keep in mind, down here in Roswell, they're taking guns to middle school. They're taking knives. You know what I mean? We're getting it in like that, middle school. So, I'm born into this. Like I'm third generation. Like we're born into this hood shit. It's not like we just woke up one day and decided let's join a gang. Nah, that's just our family ties. That's how it happens. So, and real quick, rest in peace, my cousin Stranger. He passed away today. That was a huge influence on our family. Yeah, man, rest in peace to him. He passed away today. But jump back to the story. So anyway, so this event took place, and everything shifted. And like I said, I'll go into depth on that in another video. But everything shifted, and it started like making it to where we weren't safe there no more. And now it's time to react. Now it's time to really live this gang shit. And now they're rivals, this other side, right? So, okay, so we started rolling like that. Shit started going down. Their big homies were catching us after school. Our big homies were catching them. It was just going like that, right? Back and forth. So, like, all right. So, fast forward a couple of weeks. We're in school, and I'm not gonna be disrespectful or none, because like I said, I got a fiance and stuff. But tell the story like it's told. You feel me? So, we're in school, and there's this girl, right? I'm not gonna say her name. Everybody's trying to get at this girl. Everybody in the school. Like, let's say that this girl was a lot more sexually active and, out there, like, looked older, all that stuff, than us, so we're all little boys, virgins still, trying to, oh, I'm cool, I'm gonna do this, whatever. So everybody's trying to get at this girl, right? So, I'm in second period, and, her homegirl come up and give me a note. And I'm like, bet. Open the note, and like I said, I was really into the gang stuff back then, so I wasn't really worried about the girl type shit right there. So open the note, boom, it's like, here's my number, call me tonight. This is Friday. So I show my best friend Local. It's my dog, shout out Lo. Anyway, I show my boy, he says, what's up then, what's the move? She got the homegirl, what we about to do? I said, let's set something up, right? So me and brother start coming up with plans to try to get out, you know what I mean? Because whoa, I skipped a part. So anyway, so we're in ISS and we call the number. I guess she had like the first of the cell phones, right? We didn't have one. We call her number. Boom, she says link up tonight. Let's whatever. So we're like bet. So me and brother start coming up with a plan how we're gonna get out, because like I said, we're in the middle of this shit. We're in the meat of this. Our moms know that. You know what I mean? Moms knows that there's dudes out here getting knocked off every night. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna let us out. For sure ain't gonna let us out. So we're like, alright then bet. Let's come up with a plan. So me and brother start chopping it up. So what we come up with, and honestly, I don't know why. You know what? Real quick, let me tell y'all this. If this whole event didn't happen the way it happened like this for me, I don't know where my life would be right now, honestly, because this right here is what made me do 3 things. Start carrying a gun, know that I can get killed, that I ain't invincible, I ain't none of that shit, that I can get killed, that I'm not safe, and know that I gotta take it to people the same exact ways they take it to me, because there ain't nobody out here gonna feel sorry for you. At all. Hands down, bottom line, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. If you wanna throw up a gang sign, it don't matter if you're 6, it don't matter if you're 18, ain't nobody gonna feel bad for you. They're gonna take it to you just like you're throwing up a gang sign, they're gonna bring it to you like you're a gangster, right? So those 3 choices changed my whole life, shifted everything for me, and I knew from that day, or that night I should say, that I was not gonna be a victim. I ain't gonna be a victim. I'd rather sit in a cell and talk to my family behind a glass than have my family come talk to me as a rock, right? And I knew from that day that I can get killed. Niggas out here getting knocked off, I can get killed, and I ain't going to. It don't matter what I gotta do, I ain't going to, right? So, this whole thing, if this never happened, I don't know where my life would be right now. I don't know if it'd be any different. I don't know what, but all I know is this changed my whole aspect on life in one night. So, me and brother decide that we're gonna lie to moms and tell them that he's sleeping in my house, I'm sleeping at his house, right? And his mom, I call her moms too. You know, she's like my mom. Normal's like my mom. My mom passed away. She was murdered in 2014. She was like his mom too. So we decided to just roll with it, right? So boom, get off school. His house was the first stop. I come in there, you know, I come in his house like, what's up, moms? I wanted to see if, we used to call him Pollo, so I want to see if Pollo could stay the night. She's like, y'all gonna be there? I said, yeah. You can call my mom's up on the phone. I knew she wouldn't call her because she trusted. She already knew my mom handles business. My mom ain't gonna let us be out there slacking off. She's gonna whip that ass, but my ass and his ass. She ended up doing it anyway, but she will. And his mom will do the same. They'll beat, you know what I mean? That's just how it was back then. Like, your best friend's mom was gonna whoop your ass too if you're there. So she says, yeah, you know, she agrees. That's cool, he can stay the night, bet. Boom. First step of this whole mission out the way. Cool. So we slide up to my house, walk inside, brother goes up to my mom's, gives her a hug, what's up? Says, hey, is it cool if he stay tonight? You know, whoop-de-whoop, this, that, and the third. Mom says, yeah, that's straight. Make sure y'all are there. Don't be nowhere. You know what I mean? Take clothes. Make sure you shower. You know, all the shit that parents say, whatever. And so, boom. We're locked in. Straight. Mom says, you got to clean this shit before you leave, though. So me and brother out there busting it down, cleaning that shit. And the whole time we got this stupid grin looking at each other like, let's go. You know what I mean? We already know what's going down tonight. We finna be with these girls. This, that, and the third is going down. So we busted out or whatever. Nightfall comes. I'm over there trying to get my freshest clothes. My best friend a little bit littler than me, so he already had it. And this fool, since we were little, this nigga can dress. I'm telling you, he's always the one that's fresh. This nigga always had a haircut, the cologne, you know what I mean? So he's sitting there, nah, stupid, wear this, right? Boom, boom, boom. We get dressed, and tell my mom, all right, we're gonna slide out. She gives us a hug, tells us bye, and we go back to brother's house, and just to play it off, get it through. Boom, tells Mama Norma we're gonna slide out. Every time my best friend leaves his house, I'm gonna tell y'all how real it is around here, man. This ain't no game. Every time my best friend leaves his house, his mama pray for him, for everybody, for the whole circle, every time. Since I was 11 years old to this day, when we walk out of her house, she's gonna make us all hold hands and pray. And that's Mama Norma. She's always been like that since we were little, because it's real out here, man. Like, you never know when your loved one ain't gonna come back. And my best friend, he grew up on one of the worst blocks in Roswell. I don't need to say the block, but that's one of the worst blocks in Roswell. Probably 60% of the murders come to that block, whether it's the suspects or it happens there. And that's where brother's from. And like I said, it's real over here, man. So Mama Norma, boom, go over there, prays for us, like, yo, blesses us, y'all be safe. And the whole time, we kind of felt bad about the whole thing, like, yo, we're lying to him, God, I'm praying, worried, all this, that, and the third, but at the same time, we're just hard-headed kids, and back then, every little boy was chasing them girls and stuff like that, so, anyway, that's how it happens, right? So, boom, we slide out, and we're like, yo, we need to lay low for a little while, just to see if it falls through, because I knew if it falls through, so Chihuahua ain't that big. If it fell through, I knew my dad was going to be out there. My pops would be out there looking for us, and we'll see the car. He had this Grand Prix, a little lowrider. We'll see the car and know that. We got busted, right? So we post over at the little homie's house. My cousin Landito, Free Landy, he's locked up I think he's still locked up on a homicide also, but free my little preem. Anyway, post up at Landy's house, right? And so we're chilling. And then nothing happens. Boom, nightfall comes. We think we're 10 foot tall. We're out there mobbing. Like, what's up? We're gangster, blah, blah, blah. Trying to act all cool with our little bandanas. And keep in mind, we're on the wrong side, right? So, we meet up with old girl and them. And they're like, yo, just goofy. Like, yo, y'all come this way. No, y'all come this way. Being all stupid, right? So we're like, all right, let's go. So they come with us. We take off walking down, I think the street's called Hendricks. We're walking down Hendricks, and then on the corner of Hendricks, there's this big dude from the other hood. He's old, he's like 30, and this cat's known to start drama with little kids. One of his daughters went to our middle school, and he'd pull up gangbanging. You know what I mean? Like, he'd pull up gangbanging on the kids, and he's like 30-something years old. So we see his car right away. Boom, antennas go up. Like, yo, there's whoop-de-whoop, you know what I mean? And we're like, all right, cool, we're straight. We ain't gonna put our flags away, boy. We flying, we proud from where we're from. We flying our colors, you know what I mean? That's every day, all day, everywhere. Like, it don't matter what hood we're in. But because of the current time, it was a little hot in that hood, and we walking through there with our colors out. But we trying to act hard. We got girls with us. We trying to act like we hard as hell, you know what I mean? So, anyway, we ended up back at the cousin's house, right? We're sitting there on the porch, sipping a little bit, smoking. They lit up a bleezy, start smoking, and his mom's like, yo, y'all gotta get off the porch. It's getting late. In Roswell, you don't want to stand outside on your porch at night, because if it's active, we call it, if it's active at that time, like, I know people call it like spunky or whatever, in Cali, but we call it active when it's going down, you know what I mean? Like wartime. So when it's active, they don't like nobody on their porch, because, I mean, if you see some people outside on a porch when it's active season and you rolling through that neighborhood to put in some work, it don't really matter who it is. It don't really matter who's outside. It don't matter if they're kids. It don't matter if they're gang members. If you're on that side and you see a couple people on the porch, you chop that shit up. Boom, it's gonna get back. you know, the next day, word's gonna get shot back to that hood, like, yo, they sprayed a house over there on whoop-de-whoop side, you know what I mean? And then they're gonna go get you back. That's how it goes around here, you know, when it's active like that. So we, you know, she knew, like, we couldn't be standing there on that porch, because if somebody rolls through, even though we're from that other side, we're in the wrong hood, right? So if someone rolls through and sees 5 people standing on the porch, they're gonna chop that shit up, just for the recognition to say they did it, that they rolled through the enemy's hood, chopped it up, whatever. So she's like, yo, y'all gotta get off the porch. Little Preem, him and his brother Steven, like, yo, you know, we're gonna go inside, it's getting late. They had like a field though, and there was this van. They're like, yo, there's a van over there though. Y'all can post up in that van or whatever, because we didn't have nowhere to go. It was already 11 o'clock, cold as hell, right? So we go to the van. We're posted up. Like I said, man, we're still little boys, you know what I mean? We're still virgins. So we wasn't in there smashing or nothing like that, but we're all there thinking we're cool, you know, laying with these girls, whatever, just trying to act cool and shit, right? So I was like, yo, let's go to the store. Brother's like, bet, let's go. So we all jump out. We finna go to the store, right? So we start walking up the road towards this street called Garden. And then this white van comes creeping up. Stops right there. Big homie opens the driver door. He's driving. He says, what's up? What y'all doing in my hood with those colors on? We're like, hey, homie, check it out. We're just representing where we're from. We ain't asking for no trouble, you know what I mean? We ain't bitches either, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna take our shit off, pretty much. And he's like, alright, I can respect it, but check it out. Whoop-de-whoop runs this shit. Alright, cool, whatever, dog. We're 11, you're 30, you got a heater, we don't. Whatever. Move on, whatever. Keep walking. He's like, yeah, y'all know ain't no hood better than whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, this, that, and the third. And we're like, yeah, you know, cool. Whatever you say, homie, cool. We ain't trying to stir no stuff up, you know what I mean? For one, we got these girls with us. For two, we ain't strapped, you know what I mean? Pretty much, we're little kids. We ain't strapped up yet, right? We didn't think it was that serious. So, boom, that happens. And then Big Homie's like, oh, you want to walk away from me? Cool. I'm starting to get hot already. I'm already starting to get hot. I'm about to come off like, yo, fool, you know who my brother is? You know what I mean? But I just keep my mouth closed. We just chill, right? So he goes, oh, you're going to walk away from me and disrespect like that? All right, I got y'all. So we're like, cool, he's gone. Let's get back to it. Let's go get this little shit and come back through. You know what I mean? See where the night goes. Shit. So we start walking. And his van drives off. We see it stop a little way down the road. And he jumps out. This girl that he was driving with, she jumps in the driver's seat. So you already know what time it is, you know what I mean? A fool can tell what time it is. We're from Roswell. This is how it goes down. So boom, we're like, I tell brother, what you want to do? He says, hey dog, we ain't ran a day in our life, and we ain't about to start running neither. Alright, brother, say less. Fuck it. We start walking, right? We keep walking, mobbing. We can hear the van coming up behind us, and we just keep walking till the girl get on that side, right? So I hear the van come to a halt. Her and homie set trip, blah 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 blah, whatever. He starts busting his hood out the window. Do, starts dumping with the K. So we start running, and when he starts shooting, you can hear the slugs hitting the concrete, blah 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 blah, bouncing on. I'm like, yo, this fool's trying to body us. So we're running, right? And a lot of people tell this story like this, but like real shit, man. You can hear flying by you. Chopping it. One of these girls following behind. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, but I'm out. I am getting killed right here. So I'm running. Brother's a little bit ahead of me. I can see the bullets hitting the dirt behind his feet and flying up. I'm like, shit. So we run into this cut into this building. There's a bunch of like tumbleweeds and shit over here. So we're right there by the tumbleweeds. I mean, this dude had to at least spray a 60-round mag and then reload another one and spray that at us too. And we're running. I don't know how he didn't hit us. Maybe that girl couldn't drive. He's busting though. Boom, 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 boom. Whole time we're running like, nah. So anyway, we get in that cut. Hear his van keep going by. Shit. Laying down, covering up. It's freezing cold this time. Freezing. And I'm like, shit. Like, I'm shaking, you know what I mean? Adrenaline going. I'm like, yo, F that. Let's go get my brother. No, let's go get the homies. And we know this guy, right? So, long story short, we stay there all night. Well, you could see him passing by, cause he, like I said, he was out the window, dumping like that, like straight. It was crazy. Anyway, you could hear him still passing by, looking for us. And they have like 10 minutes. Then boom, cops surrounded, cops running through fields. You could hear. You could hear this shit right there. You can see flashlights, and we're just laying there like, please don't get caught. And honestly, he asked my brother to this day. We say, man, we ain't worried about the bullets. We ain't worried about those cops. And we knew we about to get our ass whooped by our moms when we got home. And we did. That's what we was worried about. So anyway, you see the flashlights from the cops, everything, man. We just laying there like, please, please, please. Like, God, give me this one. Please, man. It's the first time, we chill with girls and it goes bad like this. So, we stayed there. I'm next to brother, the girl's right there. And it was freezing. Luckily, nobody got hit. We slept there, man. We slept in that little cut right there. Woke up the next morning. I already knew. He walked to my house walked me home. And I remember we walked in the door. My mom was sitting there on a recliner with a big ass belt in her lap. And I was like, Mom, let me explain. Whack. She started lumping both of us up. Boom, 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 boom. We're like, yo, Mom, chill, bro. We got shot at. She's like, you got shot at? Boom, boom, boom. Start getting off on us more for that shit. We walked home, left the girls there. Walked home. Got our ass beat, man. He went home, got his ass beat. His mom called my mom. They were like, yo, they were mad. They were mad. And it was a stupid decision, They were trying to save our innocence. And what happens next, I understand why. So, and like I said, this next part, the statute of limitation in New Mexico. So any cop that sees this, any law enforcement, you can dig and dig and dig and dig and dig like the movie holes. You ain't gonna find nothing. You can't get me for nothing. You can't do anything about it. You can't do nothing about it. That shit's over with. So just move on. Don't waste your time. Anyway, so boom. A couple days go by, actually. Homie's like, yo, we heard what happened. I ain't gonna say her name, but this girl said what happened. She told us how it went down. We're gonna get this boy. We're gonna get him back. Just wait till we catch him slipping. I'm like, nah. I'm gonna get him back. He almost killed my brother. That's my brother. You know what I mean? In 15 years, man, I got two people that had my back no matter what. No matter what. Never asked questions. If you're killing someone or you need help unloading your groceries, my brothers are gonna be there no matter what. That's on my skin. Local and greedy, those my brothers no matter what. People don't understand, it's my best friends. They're gonna be there no matter what. And y'all hear a lot of stories about them. Y'all probably get to meet them. My brother Greedy's in the feds right now. Free my brother Greedy. 051 Greedy, Nuevo boy. He's in the feds right now. My brother Local, though, he's out. So y'all probably get to meet him soon. But anyway, those are my dogs. You know what I mean? Like, those are my brothers right there. So I'm like, nah. This fool try to, I don't care, whatever with me. But he try to do my brother in. I'm on it. Brother's the same. Brother's like, yo, 11 years old or not, homie, we knock him back. And that's what it was. From that night, I don't remember a time I didn't carry a gun in Roswell. At all. You know what I mean? From that night, I knew I was going to get me a piece, and I'm going to bring it to everybody. Everybody that comes up to me, I'm going to bring it to them in the worst way, because they're going to bring it to me if I don't. And that's how it goes. Like, that's how it goes. You can get a lawyer. You can't get another life. And I've always been in that mindset, you know what I mean? Because the stuff I've seen done, the shit that's happened to me, and that's how it goes. Like, literally. You can't tell me anything different. You can't tell me that there's good people in this world. You can't tell me that everybody's not like that, because what I've seen, it's been that. And they say, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I expect the worst, but I hope for the best because I've always seen that happen. You know what I mean? I've probably people dead. I've gotten shot. You know, prison, jail, all this shit. I've been through it, dog. Like I've been through it. Trust me. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. You know, and the way I try, not so much more because I'm transitioning, trying to do good and shit, but the way I used to be, I'm gonna get you before you get me, and that's just how it got to be because people do want to get you, right? So nowadays I just, like Lil Boosie said, I ain't about no trouble, but I could be, like I really could be. So please just leave me alone. You feel me? But anyway, so homies like, yo, what's up? You know, big homies like, yo, that shit can't slide, and we're like, that shit ain't gonna slide. It ain't gonna slide, no more. Anyway, so we just chilling one day, right? And I think we're going to church. It's unfortunate, but we're chilling, right? Brother says, "Yo, today is the day that we knock back, and we show him what we about, right?" Like, keep in mind, Rouse was little. Everybody knows everybody. He knows who he busted at. So yeah, man, that was the day. Seen homie down on coming off of Hendrix. He lived on the corner. Seen him down there, and you know, one thing led to another, and shit got sparked up. You know, you gotta be retarded and more. And they say he had his kids with him. I don't know what happened. I know he didn't get hit, but what I do know is that he felt what we felt. He felt it back. You know, you feel me? Like from a few people, so he felt it back. But it just goes to show, man, you can't shoot at people and expect nothing to come back, or expect that. If you live in this way, you gotta know what you signed up for. You gotta. It don't matter if you're with your kids. You know what I mean? I always, if I'm ever in some problems, though, me personally, I always tell them, I'm a G, dog. I leave the kids out of it. I leave the women out of it. I don't be bringing that shit. If I see you with your kids and we got problems, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep my nose up. I'm gonna walk right by you because you know what it is. I know what it is. But I ain't disrespecting no kids, and I'm gonna expect the same in return. And if you don't give me that in return, then I'm gonna take it to you ugly. But again, not in front of your kids because I ain't with that shit. That's not the person I am. I don't want someone running up on me, you know, when I'm with my kids. So I don't respect that. I don't do that. But when you're a kid, it's a different story. I was just a little kid. My brother was a kid. This dude was 30 years old, and he tripped on us. You know what I mean? So long story short, he got knocked back at pretty quick, and that's just how it goes, man. But yeah, that was the first time that I got shot, and I don't stutter neither. I just, you know, that was the first time I got shot at, though, man. That I can remember. Besides house shootings and stuff like that, I've been in houses when they got shot up, but that was the first time that I actually got shot at myself, and yeah, it was a trip, though. But yeah, that changed the whole aspect of my life, though, man. I knew that from that point on, I had to have a gun, and like I said, I had to shoot first because if not, it's too easy to be a victim. You know, it's too easy to get killed out here in this little town. It's crazy here, man. So I knew that I wasn't gonna be that. My mom wasn't gonna bury me. So I just started living, you know. But that experience is what made it that way. You know, living that experience. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm a big old gorilla. I was 11 years old, homie. What do you expect? I was scared. Who wouldn't be scared? You got bullets whizzing by your head, and this moron is busting with an AK. What if the next one hits your best friend in the back of the head, or hits you? You hear one fly by you, the next one splats your shit all over the street. I've seen it done too many times. I've been right there. I had blood on my shoes from my homies that got shot. You know what I mean? I've seen that shit happen, and yeah, it was scary. That shit was hella scary. Why wouldn't it be scary? Bullets are flying by you and shit, hitting the street. You can see the bullets bouncing off the street. Just thinking, it cracks the street. What do you think it's gonna do to your face bone? What do you think it's gonna do to the back of your skull? Your mom ain't even gonna be able to have an open casket. So yeah, hell yeah, I was scared, man. I was running for my life. You know what I mean? Shit, real shit. I was running for my life. But you gotta take it back to them 10 times. And I ain't out here trying to promote no violence or nothing like that, man. I ain't telling you to go shoot it. Nobody. I'm telling you what I feel. My bad, my shit cut off. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, man, that's how it was. That shit was crazy. But yeah, that's the life down here, man. So this is episode 1 of Crazy Y'all Normal to Us. And that's just one of my stories, man. Everything I say is 100% facts, authentic. You can take that shit to the bank. There ain't no lying to me. I ain't gotta lie. Ain't got no reason to lie, because I ain't out here promoting this shit like it's cool. Because that's the real suckers that do that shit, but it ain't. You know what I mean? So that's the story, though, man. That's the first time I got shot at. Like I said, it made a whole lot more enemies, but that's what you signed up for. That comes with it. You feel me? So anyway, yeah, y'all be easy, man. Y'all be safe out there. I hope everybody's making the best of this quarantine, having a good time with your family, getting closer to the fam. Everything you can do, man. Y'all stay prayed up. God bless each and every one of y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Again, this is Crazy Y'all Normal to Us segment, episode 1. Y'all be sure to tune in next Sunday for the next one that's gonna drop. Not sure what it's gonna be on yet, but yeah, man. Y'all let me know, and y'all comment below. Let me know what videos y'all want to see, what y'all want me to do, all that type of stuff, because I'm with it. I'll do all that. So y'all let me know. But yeah, it's your boy Zay. I'm checking out. Like I said, go like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, help me out. Let's get to 100 subscribers, and I'm gonna do my first giveaway. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all taking y'all's time out of y'all day to check my videos out. So like I said, God bless. Y'all be easy. I'm out.